Good afternoon, Eve here. Recently, I had the wonderful fortune of interviewing Daniela Simmons. She's the president of the ASGPP, the American Society of Group Psychotherapy and Psychodrama, and she's also the founder and creator of Teledrama. Psychodrama is a kind of psychotherapy where you don't just talk about your issues, you move into action. And it's my favorite kind of psychotherapy. I hope you enjoy this interview. Follow Daniela Simmons, follow ASGPP, hashtag Psychodrama 2023. Yeah, enjoy everybody. It sounds like teledrama really met a need for bringing people together.
Yes,
Yeah.
my initial idea because some people ask me, how did you know that COVID will happen? And no, I didn't know. My initial idea was I was fascinated by Dr. Moreno and reading how he was dreaming about international sociometry and how he was hoping that someday people will be able to gather from everywhere around the world and to give each other the best of their cultures to be
Mm-hmm.
together. And so that was my initial idea. It was amazing even to imagine that we can gather together and teach each other how is psychodrama in South America and Australia and Asia. But then when I gave the name teledrama with apostrophe between tele and drama, it was, of course, tele from distance, but
Right.
uh, and it was the sociometry tele, but there was this apostrophe showing that it is not just for psychodrama. It is sociometry, it is sociodrama, it is group psychotherapy, it is all kinds of expressive therapies. So everything that is groups and action methods.
Nice, nice. I wonder how you said you started in '92 when you were still a teacher, and how do you see psychodrama has changed or grown or over the years? How is you know?
Mhm. So um, so when I came to United States in 2000, and I experienced several different styles of directing of colleagues in America, and I was trying to measure what is the same or similar to what I know from Europe, what is different, and but getting more matured as a psychodramatist, and particularly even with teledrama in the past few years. I realized that those differences of directing are actually bringing so much richness to the method, because there is
Mm,
classical psychodrama, and based on the classical psychodrama, um, colleagues, trainers have created something more and something more. So psychodrama, that was for me this realization that psychodrama has developed a lot by becoming including something more. For example, Jungian psychodrama, combination between psychodrama and Jung, and many other examples. But there is something if that I think it's important about the development of psychodrama is the how the societies have developed and the cultures and understanding. For example, understanding for um, ethics. What is ethical, and some things today we know because we know more that they're ethical that in the past they weren't, or people didn't pay attention to them. Uh, and also inclusion of everyone, understanding, respecting the cultures. um, respecting choices, respecting even languages and accents. So those things may have not been existing at the beginning of psychodrama, and I think that throughout the years, uh, they have built more and more, giving more to the method to become today what I really think that
Yeah.
psychodrama, sociometry, group psychotherapy uh, are the most powerful method, and the more people experience it, uh, the more they will understand that.
I know that you have quite a bit of experience. What's kind of your takeaway from the last 30 years or so, kind of doing the work, and you
Um,
personally and professionally?
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. Um, so I I would really like us to include more young people and to introduce psychodrama to universities, young professionals, and at the same time to learn from those who were from the beginning. So um, so that we can balance the experience from the past with the needs and the reality of today. This is one realization. Then going back to the canon of creativity and the cultural conserves, I often think of Dr. Moreno, how well he explained it to us that when we reach some um, cultural conserve, when we know that we have accomplished something, that we need a new warm up to
Mm.
to as he was saying, and now what? What's next? So this what is next is so important because yes, he very well told us that we will become stuck if we just stay with what we already know, with what we feel
Yeah.
comfortable, and we don't look for something new. So, in my work, I was so pleased. Maybe the most important thing that ever happened to me was to receive the Innovators Award from ASGPP because it was for the creation of teledrama. And 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 I'm so proud of this creation because it is innovation and it doesn't come instead of psychodrama in the physical space. It is addition. And now I'm working with my colleagues on hybrid psychodrama, hybrid expressive therapies, when people can choose if they want to be in person in some physical location, they can. It's just that they have also the opportunity to connect with other groups in other physical locations or people who cannot, right? But just thinking, what fascinates me is thinking if we always think of what is what else we can do, what
Yeah.
other innovation, how much we can do. And I also want to bring again Dr. Moreno's words about us being genius and the message of that we all have it. We are all very talented, very creative. We just need to let ourselves to find it within, to be brave.